Tonight, we're learning more about the man killed in a possible hate crime Saturday while pumping gas in Brooklyn.
Police are still looking for whoever did it. CBS 2's Hannah Kliger spoke with friends who knew the victim, and she's live in Midwood. Hannah?
Now, Maurice and Christine, police have identified that victim as 28-year-old O'Shae Sibley. Friends describe him as a professional dancer, and police say he was fatally stabbed following an argument right here at this gas station. Neighbors say he was always seen dancing when he was outside, and investigators believe that's what he was doing the night he was killed.
They were filling up on gas and they were just voguing, doing crazy. I can promise you, I wasn't there, but I can tell you, even from the glimpse of the video, that's just how they are. If he comes out here and he stops the music, he just starts dancing and voguing and carried on.
He was a man known for his dance moves. Today, he's mourned by neighbors who believe he was the victim of a hate crime.
He shows his colors up. He's not afraid of that. But he doesn't go out there and say, oh, I'm this and that. But as soon as you see me, you don't have to ask. It's a surprise gate man.
Surveillance video shows the victim involved in a dispute with a group of people outside this gas station Saturday night. Witnesses say they were dancing when a man walked up to them and allegedly made homophobic comments. Police say the two groups of people argued, and that's when one man allegedly stabbed Sibley. This witness, who wanted to remain anonymous, says he tried to break up the argument.
He pulled out a knife and he just stabbed him. And he ran away.
Neighbors say he danced all the time.
He had to come out there dancing happy, going to the store happy, go over there happy. Everybody. I found out yesterday, he told me he passed the rest of why. I didn't know that. He was crying, came knocking on the door.
A spokesperson for the Ailey organization where Sibley was a participant said in a statement in part, O'Shea had incredible energy in the studio and was loved by instructors and fellow students. Police say they're searching for this man in a black shirt and red shorts who they believe is responsible for his death. He's described as in his 20s with dark hair.
I'm so angry. I'm really angry. And the mere fact is that's a life lost over a simple thing. They could have just argued, they could have talked and just left. You didn't have to bring the violence in.
Sources say police now know the name of that suspect, but so far no arrests have been made. The NYPD Hate Crimes Task Force is investigating, but ultimately it will be up to the district attorney's office as to whether to bring those hate crime charges. Police are asking anyone with more information to give them a call. We're live in Midwood, Brooklyn. Hannah Kliger, CBS 2 News.
Hannah, thank you.